after the yesterday's film, let's see the yesterday's result and the prize reading. And I would like to say, what is the national duties? Okay, fine. The daily winners in the 80-meter class, Andrew Davis, Great Britain. Please come here. Congratulations, please. The national beauties and the very good wine. Thank you. Kiss. Okay, 20 meters multi-speed class, Echo, Tango, Eras and Polutnik, Sebastian Ramstad, Slovenia. Double seater. Congratulations already. Thank you very much. And in the open class, Alpha Papa uniform, Yerevan, Mercury, Netherlands. Congratulations. The today's wine was sponsored by the Bordering Cellars, a very famous cellar in Hungary. Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, please. Okay. Okay, we will follow a very quick and short briefing. We would like to do it because today have a very long day to fly, so quick briefing. And I would like to start with please care of the dogs and their field. And I would like to ask you to please silent after 22 hours at 10 p.m. And I would like to inform you that the braking system is working perfectly and this others, and you can control all gliders in this braking system. Next slide, please. And nothing changes with the car, but today the safety car will help you as yesterday. So we will control, I will control the air traffic controller, will control the safety car, and will help for you. And I ask you double the speed of pushing out your glider after landing. So please double the speed. Okay, next. Okay, and it's your turn now, Raj. Thank you very much.
Okay, before the weather briefing and the classic briefing, I just would like to summarize today the airspace situation, which has been cleared in the morning. So there is only a drop zone it's to the west from the west turning point, military terminal area, which is altitude I think is up to 600 meters, and there are 2 drop zones in this military terminal area which are prohibited. At Szeged Airport, the biggest airport, there is some general aviation activity, so in case you are low near these airports or you need to land out, please contact the airports on the frequencies given on your task sheets. We will use runway 17 for takeoff, and for those who need to re-land, please use the east strip. Both planes will land normally on the west strip, alternatively the east strip also, so be careful and do not cross the strip during launching. Do not circle in the towing pattern and in the release zone, which is west of the airfield, under the release altitude, which is, release height, which is 700 meters, QFE 700 meters above airfield elevation. And for landing, for arrivals, we will use runway 35, arrival from south, crossing the finish ring 3 kilometer radius at finish altitude 250 meters given age. And do not pull up, do not make sharp maneuvers, only level flight or gradual descent, slowing down and landing either straight or joining the left traffic circuit and landing, finishing at 50 meters above the airfield. And after landing, please roll as straight as possible to the end of the runway or next to the previous glider. Don't make too much separation because the runway can fill up very quickly. Instruct your crew, instruct your team to pick up the glider from the front, be there on time, do not delay and pull out as soon as possible. Do not hook on the glider and turn around with them. Please turn around the glider first, then hook it on and pull out. To use less place, less space. And please avoid any unnecessary traffic on the runway during landing period. Do not walk on the runway or ride on a bicycle. Please vacate the runway and then you can chat or walk. Thank you for your cooperation. And we will use 2 radio, one on the grid and one at the hangar to announce the opening of the start line on the 227 frequency. Weather. There is an occluded front, a weak front passing north from Hungary, north to Hungary, but in the flow of this high pressure area, some very good amount of humidity, air masses and mid-level clouds are drifted over Ocseny and the competition area. So we have in the morning more altocumulus clouds which are dissipating during the day. That is the reason for that. But during the day and in the second part of the afternoon, the high pressure will dominate the weather and local effects will influence thermal conditions. So these clouds can be observed on the satellite image. This altocumulus was just drifted from this occluded front from the north and it's dissipated. Now it's clear sky and almost full insolation and the temperature is rising rapidly. And this tendency of decreasing cloud amount can be observed on the forecast cloud amount sequence, but also there are some cumulus clouds generated over the western part of Hungary and in the northeast. But yesterday there was only local showers to the west and to the far east. And this area didn't get any precipitation, and we didn't expect local showers in the second part of the afternoon to the west of the airfield only. And in the rest, no precipitation is expected. The air mass is very active, very much convective in the lower 3,000 meters with a good lapse rate, which has been verified during the local test flight in the morning, and relatively high trigger temperature is measured, which should be expected and reached after the briefing short around 11 o'clock. So this area is now drier a little bit, so cloud base will be higher also in the first part of the afternoon. Or maybe at Ocseny we do not expect too much clouds, too much cumulus clouds during the afternoon also. But since the air mass is very active, good and excellent conditions are expected between the Danube and the Tisa River and to the east of the Tisa River. And in this area, a bit weaker, a bit more difficult conditions are expected. and maybe blue terra evolution to the west projection. But over the mountains and in the east part of the country, humus convection is expected. And since this high pressure is getting stronger, we do not expect too much winds. Wind speed remain 2 meters per second at always and variable 0 to 2 meters at the ground. As I mentioned, a bit more difficult conditions in this area with blue terra or very few cumulus clouds, but at Szeged, for instance, high convection and very high, over 2,000 meters cloud base, cumulus cloud base, and excellent conditions are expected with weak wind and just few clouds. So that was for today, and tomorrow still local effects under the high pressure, but there is a low pressure system over the British Isles with long cold front, and there is a prefrontal convergence generated in front of this frontal system, which tends to approach and get very close the day after tomorrow. So since weather conditions are very promising, long task with more than 500 kilometers has been prepared for the 80-meter class, 80-meter class starting to the west and then going to the east and coming back home. 20-meter will have a bit shorter task starting to the west, then going not so far to the east, coming back to the Danube, going back to the second and coming home from east. And the open class pretty similar to the 80-meter class with a bit shorter distance. After landing, please send your logger files to email with the potential number in the subject field. Thank you. We have an early really close and we will launch a circular airplane, Juliet Mike, who will report conditions in English on the frequency to 825. You can hear it, and if conditions are improving, we launch Juliet at 11:15. Any delay may be announced on the official frequency. So one other remark. Please note that the task sheet for the 80-meter class has been changed. It used to be blue, dark blue, but it was partly green ago, so we have changed it to white. That's all. The briefing is over. Thank you.